I am one of a billion who was raised on the stories of trillions of women today and through time who are bearers of burdens deemed unspeakable, while the bringers of their burdens remain free to shout without shame. I am one of a billion who learned at my mother's and grandmother's knees the secrets we keep from men and sometimes each other, of the innate danger of womanhood, of the likelihood of being split from yourself by someone else, of the risk of another deciding they can make better use of your body, mind, and time than you can, of the force we are forced to live with as we learn to submit and commit treason against ourselves by carrying guilt and taking blame for our vulnerabilities. I am one of a billion who, no matter the warnings and admonishments, no matter the stories and wisdom shared, is never prepared for the first time furious fingers grip my neck or my arm to keep me in place, or the shock of a fist almost the size of my face bringing anger to life against my flesh, or the horror of someone shoving themselves or some object in me, inside me, through and throughout me, and my soul screams as my skin tears and my bones break and my blood spills by human hands, whether woman or man, family or foe, lover or stranger. We can never come to grips with the innate danger of womanhood, with the great likelihood of being split from ourselves by someone else. I am one of a billion who silences the voice which speaks of my pain, while dousing the spark which inspires me to speak to bigger things. Who am I to want justice? Who am I to demand peace? Who am I to even think I deserve equality? Who am I becomes my mantra because I've lost so many of the pieces of me. Each time something I've liked about myself or thought was an important part of me was used by another to split me from me, I became less and less sure of who I could be. I am one of a billion who still breathes, but it won't be long till my breath follows the beaten path of my dignity, my joy, my esteem, all of which left me when I refused to leave, refused to believe that my own strength was enough for me to be everything that I wanted to be. I am one of a billion who has been struck, so I strike. We strike to defeat our pain. Who won't be demoralized, so I dance. We dance to remain sane. Who refuses to be reduced, so I rise. We rise triumphant to another plane. And for some, it may be surprising, after so much time spent lying, to see us sitting, to see us squatting, to see us springing, to see us flying, striking, dancing, rising, mighty, no longer prone, no longer plying. We have raised ourselves beyond the indignity of fists, past the perversion of guns, our spirits out of reach of ropes, beyond the abuse of bombs, above the desecration of rape, outside the injustice of warfare, superior even to the terror and exploitation of poverty. And at every turn, we return, resisting and rising, resisting and rising. We resist and we rise, we resist and we rise, resist, 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 strike, dance, rise, rise.